Hi guys, welcome to The Smart Student. My name is Chelsea Seaburn. Welcome to my little corner of the internet where I do my best to make the lives of online college students just a little easier. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you all about section headings under APA 7th edition. If you're looking for any other APA 7th edition videos, such as formatting or referencing, I have links to those videos that you can find in the description below. You can also find all the materials that I use in this video in the description below that you can download and print out if you prefer to have a printed version or a saved version on your computer to reference in the future. The way this video is going to work is I'm going to give you an explanation of headings under APA 7th edition. I'm going to go through the formatting of the different headings, and then lastly I'm going to walk you through an actual example and show you how I would outline it using APA 7th edition section headings. But that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So first off, what are section headings? Well, just as the name implies, they are headings that signify the different sections in your college essays and research papers. And the purpose of section headings is to help organize those papers. So a good heading is either a phrase or a few words that describe the purpose of the content in each section. Under APA 7th edition, there are 5 levels of different section headings. Now I know 5 sounds like a lot, but they're fairly easy to understand. So you're able to understand what I'm talking about, I created a template of the 5 different levels that I'm going to pull up now as we go through the formatting. Alright, so this template is a rundown of the 5 different levels of section headings, and it showcases them in the formatting that's specific to each one. An easy way to remember the order of section headings is just remember this. Level 1 headings are your main section headings. Level 2 headings are the subsections of Level 1. Level 3 are the subsections of Level 2. Level 4 are the subsections of Level 3, and so forth. To be honest, if you're writing student papers, meaning you're not writing a paper for publication, which most of you will not, then I'd argue that levels 1, 2, and 3 are the most you'll ever use in a paper. The number of section headings really does depend on the length and the complexity of your paper, but you'll want to use them at your own discretion. But let's go ahead and go through the different formatting of the 5 different section headings. First and foremost, level 1 headings are your main headings. They will always be typed in the center of your paper in boldface using title case like you see it is here. If you're not familiar with title case is simply beginning all major words with a capital letter. Minor words such as prepositions, which are words like and, you wouldn't capitalize. The text of this section will always begin on the very next line, indented inward, just as if you're beginning a new paragraph. You never want to add an extra line between your section headings and the text. The entire document should follow the same double-spaced formatting. A quick note that I'd like to make about level 1 section headings is that the introduction of your paper will always begin after the title entry. So under APA 7th edition, the title of your paper is to be included at the top of the first paper in the body portion of your assignment. That title signifies the introduction portion, meaning you no longer have to write the word introduction anymore. Alright, moving on to level 2 section headings. As I said before, level 2 is the subsection to level 1. And level 2 is going to follow the same formatting, except in that it is aligned flush left like you see it is here. Again, the content in this section begins on the very next line, following your traditional paragraph formatting as you see here. Now, moving on to level 3 headings, which again are the subsection of level 2. Level 3 headings are going to follow the same formatting as level 2, except level 3 is going to be italicized, indicating that it is a subsection of level 2. Now, moving on to level 4 and 5 section headings, if you notice, they follow similar formatting patterns to level 2 and 3 section headings. The difference is that they both begin indented inward. Notice how they end with a period, and notice how the text is included as the beginning portion of the paragraph of the text. As I said before, most student papers are not complex enough to require level 4 and level 5 section headings. But in case yours does, this is how they would be formatted. Now, in the last portion of this video, I'm going to show you how you would take an assignment and use the section headings to set up an outline. This example is going to go as far as level 3 headings because, like I said before, if you're a student writing student papers, the furthest you're typically going to go is down to level 3. However, if you are watching this video and you want to see an example of how to use up to level 5 section headings, I've included this awesome handout. This is straight from the publication manual, and it's an example of a research paper that uses up to level 5 section headings. Alright guys, so let's say this is your assignment. This is actually an assignment I completed in my master's program, just so you're aware of what you're looking at and you don't have to actually read everything. This first page is a background of the assignment, and down here is the actual assignment portion. It's broken down into two parts, a writing portion and a presentation portion. We're gonna focus on the writing portion. Since this is a video about section headings, I purposely chose a project that was clearly organized and outlined beforehand so it's easier for you to digest. If you'd like to learn how I create outlines from assignments that aren't as clearly marked like this one is here, I've linked a video up above and down below that I encourage you to watch later. Okay, so first things first, go ahead and set up your document under APA 7th edition. For time purposes, I'm going to do this quickly here. So by looking at this assignment, and as I said, this one is already organized, which most assignments aren't, but I'm using it for the visual purpose so that way you can see what I'm saying and understand it while I'm doing it. So by looking at this, you can see that this is organized into levels 1, 2, and 3 section headings. These 1 through 5 objectives are the 5 main sections of your paper, and they will all use level 1 section headings. Now, the level 2 section headings will come into play under some of these that have subsections within their main section. And then taking this a step further, level 3 section headings come into play where this level 2 has subsections within it. So coming over to my document, I would start by putting in all of the main level 1 sections. As I said before, the title of your paper is always pasted on the first page of the body portion of your paper, just like this. So when you come in to start your paper, the introduction portion is going to go under this first section, and the next 5 sections will proceed after. Alright, so as you see here, my main section headings are centered, typed in boldface using capital case. Now let's go back through and add in level 2 sections where they're needed. I've added level 2 headings under this section, the situation analysis, because I personally know that SWOT stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, making them 4 different subsections under this main section. The next level 2 sections are clearly marked here under market strategy for target market strategy and the marketing mix. So let's go ahead and include those in our paper. Remember, level 2 headings follow the same formatting as level 1, except they are aligned flush left, like you see me including them here. This last section is the conclusion of the paper. It includes the implementation, evaluation, and control, which I'm going to identify them with section 2 headings, and I'm going to call this entire section the discussion. One thing I would like you to take note here is how I typed out the word conclusion. Under APA 7th edition, it is acceptable to identify the conclusion by typing out the word conclusion, whereas you would not type out the word introduction to signify the introduction portion. Okay, great. Level 2 headings are included in the outline. Lastly, let's go through and include level 3. In this assignment, this is the only portion that uses level 3 headings. Level 3 headings follow the same formatting as level 2, except they are italicized, just like this. Great! Now my paper is organized using APA 7th edition section headings. This makes my job very easy to come through here, plug in the correct information under each of these sections, which will really speed up your writing process. Alright guys, in conclusion, using section headings is so important when it comes to academic college writing. I hope you found this tutorial useful. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them down in the comments section below. I do my best to respond to all of you, if not most of you. But as always, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and of course subscribe for more videos like this every week. Thank you.